No,
we done went and tore shit up. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, bro, I'm the
you
type
get certain occasions.
I go get a bunch of ones that's to make that shit look good.
No,
and I would take
course.
$60 and put to the side and just throw them $60.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Welcome to another episode of the Legendary Show. But before we get into this episode, I need y'all to hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell so y'all can get all the notifications for every episode that we drop. You feel me?
Legendary Show. Well, we back up and running. Boy, it was good.
Not much. But man, yeah. Had that $60. Keep it. Throw $2 here, $2 there. And if you might shake it a little bit harder, I might give you $4.
Give you $4. Give you a 4-piece. But yeah, man, I mean, I've only went to, strip clubs and all that to, if it was a thing like, oh, so-and-so birthday or, oh yeah, we going up here and the motherfucker go, oh, we gonna start up here and then we gonna go over here and we gonna go to this club. It's like, okay, cool. Well, fuck it. I'm going here, see some women or whatever, throw a couple dollars in. But I'm not excited because it's like, I'm not leaving him with nobody and shit.
We gonna leave this right here. Me personally, now, I would prefer to be in a more calmer settlement with a strip club than being in an actual club.
Nah, I could understand that. I don't, bro. I'm just where I'm at in my life right now, bro. It's like all the hanging out and did all the hanging out you could do on a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Type shit I want to do. I want to go hop on the motherfucker. Well, we're going to the Monaco Grand Prix, goddamn. We're going to go out here and we're going to take these yachts and we're going to race these speed boats and ride. We're going to do this shit. We're going to go motherfucking parasailing and hang gliding and all this stupid shit. I mean, I don't really fuck with the heights like that, but it's an exciting idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go see some shit, go do some shit. You feel me? Like, I done fucked up all the clubs. We done stood on tables and chairs and bottles pouring and women and all that
that's
shit.
So behind
dressing
me,
and pitching and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. I done did it all. It's boring. That's why you find yourself sitting at the crib. Fuck it. I'm going to take a couple shots by myself because if you go out, I done been out places and still been bored. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather sit at the crib and watch the TV.
And spending unnecessary money.
Yep,
that you like, me? Man, I could
have did anything. I went in here and spent $200 motherfucking dollars and I didn't accomplish shit. I didn't do shit.
But I did see somebody when I was out that I had a crush on back in the day, like teenage days.
Yeah.
I saw her. I told her, baby. Baby. What's weighing on you?
Say what's weighing? Oh, she must have not been what she was back in the day. Life is weighing on people, you feel me? Low vibrations out here, man.
She done let somebody sell her dream and put all them kids in her. I say, man, the last time I saw you, you was light-skinned. You looking like dark-skinned like me. What's up?
Lifestyle, man. Lifestyle. I noticed that when, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was younger and motherfuckers was like messing with the ex and just hanging and drinking and partying all the time, hustling and wasn't eating right. None of that shit, man. Motherfuckers would be skinny. Motherfucker be looking dry as hell. Like my grandma, she used to be like young. My grandma used to be like, you look dry as hell. Like not just talking to me, but I would hear her saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like to motherfuckers who she knew what she done said to me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker hanging out, looking dry as hell. You looking like a zombie. You done been out, your bags under your eyes, face dark and shit. Like that's why I think like certain
toxins in your body that can't get out.
Like that's why in certain instances I feel like me getting locked up or whatever was needed. Like it was a breather. It was, you know, it was me getting taken out of that whole thing that was a habit. That was an everyday thing and wasn't thinking nothing about it because it was routine. You feel me? So getting taken out of that, detoxing, you know what I'm saying? From the weed, the liquor, the this, the that, the fucked up food, eating restaurant food. Now, even though you're not getting better food in jail, but at least you able to, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know
what, man? Something, don't mean to cut you off, but he just clicked to me.
Yeah.
This with that Dave Chappelle.
I mean, did you see the special?
I didn't see it, but I've been watching.
Just like
only thing I saw was the clip they keep showing of what's making everybody mad. From my understanding, he didn't say nothing wrong.
Man, that man ain't say shit, man. That man ain't say nothing, man. And I briefly seen like a preview of the Breakfast Club talking about some shit, and they was just like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And that's just it. I'm not gonna choose to, and I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna use that analogy. But what I was gonna say is like, bro. First of all, he's a U.S. citizen in this country. You got freedom of speech or whatever. Even though we know certain rights and whatever, you walking a thin line, but you're supposed to have freedom of speech. That's for one. For two, the man is a comedian. One of the best comedians, damn near one of the best to do the shit. Like, you feel me? He's up there. He's like in my top 5. You feel me?
He up there.
All-time best comedians in history. You feel me? These things, this is their job to bring things to the forefront and make you laugh about it, or at least make you think about it. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they can make a joke with it to bring some ease to tension, then that's the whole point. I remember while I was watching it, and it was like, it was these 2 white females, and they just had a mug on their face when the man started talking about certain shit. Like, you literally bought tickets to this show. You know this man content. You know he gonna talk his shit.
I did see that. Like, they was like right in the front, in the middle.
Yeah, y'all sitting here mugging the man because he talking about some shit that you don't necessarily like to hear. That's off the first presentation of it. You already convicting the motherfucker or something. But when he got through by the end of the special, bro, I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, overall, the man did not say anything condemning. He didn't say nothing condemning.
One thing, that's the CEO of Netflix?
Yeah.
I look at him because he say he not pulling it.
Bro, you have a constitutional right. Long as he didn't speak harmful, he didn't condemn anybody.
He didn't do no disrespectful
shit, bro.
But that's my thing. What they making the whole issue about is like, you can't say nothing towards that community.
But this was the point. Yeah, but this was the point that he was saying. Y'all trying to censor a motherfucker who's been censored, whose people has been censored, been everything that happened to it. And y'all only able to motherfucker make the moves you making is because y'all making it off the sweat of our motherfucking backs. If y'all didn't have no type of systematic, no type of understanding of how to approach getting things changed, if it wasn't for the black people, motherfuckers wouldn't know where to start. Y'all wouldn't know to get together and start, you feel me? Motherfucker delegate, getting the votes and shit together, you know, pushing for certain things and now y'all trying to censor another minority because, and then get this, it ain't nothing but white folks saying this shit. It ain't every video I done seen, it ain't been nothing but a whole bunch of white folks. I ain't seen not one black person. Every black person that I done seen come and say something about it that's been from that community has been saying, like, dude is a comedian. He's telling a joke. He didn't say nothing bogus. he ended the whole thing about his friend Daphne, who sat up here and went to bat for the man. This her hero, you know, and I'm only gonna say that because respectfully, that's the words he chose. You feel me? I ain't gonna make a whole nother situation out of this situation, but you know, he, you know, gave this person, you know, gave Daphne her her little chance to shine. She's shine. Motherfucker did they thing. They became friends. You feel me? The special came out. Daphne go on Twitter, defending him. All the same LGBTQ whatever, all these people, they fucking got on Daphne. And Daphne committed suicide from that. 6 days after the special came out. And nobody speaking on that.
That's what I was about to say. Ain't nobody talking about that.
They ain't speaking on that shit. They not speaking on the fact that Daphne's community, along with having the you know, the term that Dave used in the special, having a human experience out here, motherfuckers disregarded all that shit and bashed this person, and Daphne ended up committing suicide. And that's crazy because nobody is speaking on that. Y'all just want to get the man canceled, but the whole point of his whole special was to talk about Daphne and his experience with a trans person, and, you know, seeing the similarities along with the differences and how motherfuckers could come together beyond all this other shit. You know, they came together because of comedy, and that was it. But motherfuckers not accepting that. They not respecting that. Why you think
people so soft right now? Like, everything is, you got to watch what you say. You got to, don't say, man, please.
Because, bro, look, I'm going to just say this. Because, and, you know, I got plenty white people that I consider family. You know what I'm saying? Got genuine love for, you know, we didn't, you know, been through some things. And, you know what I'm saying? But just like he say, my people, you know what I'm saying? My people, like, my people don't matter if you black or white or whatever. If we meet each other on the common ground for you one of mine. Like, bro, the whole thing about it is, like, motherfuckers sitting up here and, bro, previous to all these different groups, you know what I'm saying, coming together and being, what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporated, like business. You know what I'm saying? Before Black Lives Matter and all that shit, like, you had people hollering and trying to get this, but as soon as the Black Lives Matter thing come out, it was a big rise up, and then it was a dip, and then motherfuckers dispersed. You know what I'm saying? And now it's an entity on its own, but it ain't solving shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you got this whole other thing, it's LGBTQ, whatever. Any motherfucker of color say something about anything, motherfuckers is going for their neck.
I agree.
It done been plenty white comedians, plenty white folk that said shit, and the motherfucker ain't heard a stitch of nothing. The baby get up there and say a bunch of motherfucking gibberish. He didn't even say a conscious sentence. Like, it was just different space. He was just this and that. Woo woo, out of breath, performing and fail, shit going on. There's thousands of people out here. He not consciously thinking about what he was saying. You know what I'm saying?
But he ain't say nothing wrong.
He didn't say nothing wrong.
But that's the thing. When you
say anything.
But that's the difference between independent and being dependent.
But it doesn't.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That these people relying on off him. And he hurt some feelings about saying that. Man, they made that man apologize to about 9 HIV. No, for real.
And like, it's like, bro, like, okay, we're gonna keep it real gangster right now, okay?
Gangster.
The man said pretty much along the lines of be happy. Like if you ain't got AIDS, woo woo, give you the clap, give yourself a hand. Don't nobody want AIDS. I don't give a fuck who you is. The people who got AIDS don't want AIDS.
Hey.
So if you say, listen, we gonna keep it gangster.
Don't try to cancel us.
Ain't no canceling because this the thing. Motherfucker can't just
Please.
say what's on their mind. As long as it ain't condemning nobody or hurting no motherfucking body, what's it to you? You feel me? Bro, don't no motherfucking body want no AIDS.
Hey, that community.
Ain't no motherfucker. Don't nobody want no fucking. The people that got AIDS don't want AIDS, bro. I don't care. You feel me?
I ain't saying nothing.
If you don't got it, motherfucker, give yourself a hand. If you know you out here being safe, you ain't out here fucking and doing all this. But no, I'm saying though, besides all the times and all the people who had no choice and contracted HIV, which is possibly
that community,
most likely majority of them didn't expect to catch that. You feel me? But for those who, if you was out here reckless, you know what reckless is. If you was out here being unprotected, you ain't care who you slept with and who you did it with or whatever, and you caught it and transmitted and passed it on. You was being reckless.
Ain't nobody,
you ain't got to, because this shit is real.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead, but. As
far
Talk
as
your
that
shit.
Goes, no, I ain't stopping.
I'm gonna go ahead because I'm not gonna stay too long on that specifically, because if it's something you can't get rid of, if something don't nobody want that shit, if the people who got it don't want the shit. So now, mind you, the man said a bunch of unconscious, incoherent motherfucking statements that, in my opinion, he shouldn't have said, because it had nothing to do with the show. It had nothing to do with nothing. And look what the 2-3 words cost you. But overall,
I'm not finna be at these motherfuckers' meetings apologizing on
I ain't
behalf
apologizing
of
for nothing, because I ain't did nothing wrong. But that's what I'm saying. Bro, motherfuckers out ain't nobody sympathizing with me for being a black man who's a felon. You feel me? This is a choice that I made. I made the choice to go and do whatever I did, and I got caught, or I got, whatever. I got caught. But this is something I chose to do. Now, if I go in front of the judge and be like, man, woo, this, that, motherfucker be like, hey, you had a choice. You could have went and got a job. You could have went and did this. You didn't have to go do what you did to get the consequences you got. But since I do got them, I got to live with the decisions I made and advance and move past that, because that's just a segment in my life that doesn't define who I am. You know what I'm saying? Now,
hey, we gonna have to get you some security.
No, you ain't got to give me no security. Go ask Judge O'Brien, that motherfucking Skokie County Courthouse, how motherfucker move out here. I don't need no security. But this is what I'm saying. Bro, we all out here living, bro. And the motherfucker, as long as the motherfucker ain't disrespecting nobody, putting nobody down, or doing nothing, or judging or ridiculing nobody for their life choices, it's like, yo, you feel me? If a motherfucker saying something to me, see, the thing is, with the initial question you asked is, why is motherfuckers so sensitive about sensitive about certain subjects?
Sensitive is all the same.
If motherfuckers don't talk about the things that make you uncomfortable, you're going to always be uncomfortable about them. Once they get discussed, then you'll be able to move past that and find a solution to whatever the problem is, it is. But it has to be a discussion about it first. And the discussion that Dave was bringing up was, why is everybody is it a bad?
Hold on.
I'm gonna break it down. Give me a second.
Okay.
Why is it okay to jump on the bandwagon of being minorities and demanding, everybody's individual communities' rights and things like that until it's time to be white, or until It's time to ridicule the motherfuckers who been ridiculed. The first motherfuckers who got out here and did this shit. Now, mind you, Native Americans, they had to kill, they had to do things to get to where they, and they still got they didn't even get the short end of the stick. They got a motherfucking mud pie out the whole situation. You feel me? They got the worst possible outcome. You feel me? Of that whole situation of motherfuckers claiming land, coming here and taking over the country. Now, black people, whether you was already Native American, your people's already here, you indigenous to this land, or if your people came over here during the transatlantic slave trade, you feel me? Motherfuckers had to get out here and actually, bro, it's been a global, like the world has been watching the progression of the black race. You feel me? As far as from where they came from to where we at now. You know what I'm saying? And any and every motherfucker, if you know whatever revolutions or whatever, I'm going into some shit real quick.
I'm just letting you
whatever
talk your
revolutions
shit.
that happen in different countries, you feel me, was based on how people. But when it come down to this new age political, how this shit supposed to be moving, how it's supposed motherfucker coming together and making moves to get a common goal accomplished. We laid the groundwork for that shit in this country. When no motherfucker had the rights they got, if it wasn't for black people out here protesting that shit, getting beat up, getting killed, kidnapped, all type of crazy, hung, slaughtered, crazy, you feel me? All type of different motherfuckers strategies that they was using where it come to dehumanizing motherfuckers, making motherfuckers desensitized, and all these different agendas that they done put on people. They split the black families, all these different things.
All right, so
I'm getting to the point. For motherfuckers who done sat up here and did this shit, when they step out in the forefront and talk about things, because for one, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a common thing for like the black community to talk about the sexualities and all these different things. You feel me? A lot of people don't talk about it, especially other men.
We talk how we knock something down.
We don't. That's what I'm saying. We don't talk about that, but motherfuckers don't talk about how whatever motherfuckers choose to do, whatever they choose. It's not a thing that we talk about.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you're gay. If that's just listen to me. If that's what you like, that's what you like. That's what you do in your personal life. Me personally, I don't give two motherfucking.
But the point that I was making was,
if you got that,
I ain't talking about nobody choosing to do shit. I'm talking about when it comes down to somebody speaking on something, a situation or whatever it is, for to make everybody else comfortable about having these conversations. For prime example, Dave Chappelle, a comedian, talking about these things when he's been getting ridiculed by this specific group based on how he's talking about this specific group and how they interact with him off what he says. When you got people out here that's literally like, bro, it's just crazy because he said one thing like,
do you know what led up to that conversation with him saying that?
Bro, it
led up to him. They saying, oh, they glorify him for killing somebody in Walmart.
Yeah, the baby.
But now they want to get rid of him because of one thing he said.
Like I said, saying an unconscious, incoherent bunch of shit. You done had people like, you done had a lot of.
So I see what he pretty much saying, oh, y'all glorifying him from taking another man, which rightfully so he protected himself.
Yeah, but he's able to capitalize on that. But this other thing he just did is so horrendous, motherfuckers don't want to ever see his face again. But he actually killed somebody.
Hey man, buddy,
and that's the crazy thing about it. But this is what I'm saying. To put it in a nutshell, Dave Chappelle said this, and it should speak volumes. He said it was easier for Bruce Jenner to change his sex than for Muhammad Ali to change his name. And that's the conversation. Because it's like, Once a white man do it, or once somebody that's somebody outside of, a Caucasian, motherfuckers got to, we got to jump behind this. We got to do, how many motherfucking trans people that got killed that, how many trans people of color that got killed that, and all these crazy things that then happen. And the motherfucker ain't stepping to the forefront for none of that shit. But motherfucker Dave Chappelle say some little shit about some, not even talking about his friend. Because he gave the whole special about him talking about his friend, and the motherfucker is just not even tapping into that part of the conversation. They want to stick to the shit that they didn't like. You feel me? But you missing the whole point.
But if you don't like it, don't look at it.
Then don't watch it. Don't watch it. You got plenty of things that's available for your visuals. You ain't got to go watch, dude. You ain't got to go listen to that shit. It's more important shit out here in the world. Like, how the fuck come we ain't got clean water out here? How come they fucking with our food? How come they ain't transporting none of our shit out here? It's way more important shit out here in the world to worry about.
Hey, this is what we go do.
The motherfucker comedian talking
What you
shit.
feel about this shit with the vaccine? Well, I can't say this shit because
you went and got it.
I sure did, and I sure did.
It. And that was the decision you made.
That's my decision.
That's the decision you made.
But what you feel about with them with the kids?
I don't think it should be forced on the kids. It shouldn't be forced on the kids, because let me tell you something. Kids ain't around at no clubs or hanging out or taking no trips. They ain't out motherfucking mingling at no bars and doing all the shit. Kids ain't the ones getting the, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, they not catching it and they not spreading it. You feel me? You have adults out here who's, besides not wanting to get the vaccine, you got motherfuckers out here don't want to wear a mask. You got motherfuckers out here that don't wash their hands. You got motherfuckers out here that do everything under the sun that could contract and spread this motherfucking virus. But y'all want to pump the kids with some shit that you got adults dying from this shit. You got adults catching blood clots and getting long-term health issues from getting these vaccines that hasn't been fully developed. So why would you want to put this in a child? You feel me? Like, motherfuckers already it's hard being a kid as it is. It's way different than when I was growing up. Shit was way more simple. Motherfucker go outside, ride your bike, do some shit, throw a rock, bust a window, go back in the house before street lights, and motherfucker did go to school the next day. Now you got social media, you got all these different shit, cyberbullying and all this crazy shit, motherfucker. They come on, man. Come on, man. It's too much, man. It's too much. When is enough? They on these multiple booster shots. If y'all would have just waited and did it right one time, a motherfucker could get one shot and be cool. Motherfucker got to get the initial shot, then you got to get 3 booster shots. Then your dog got to get a vaccine. Then your kid got to get a vaccine. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. For real, though. When is enough though?
This shit serious, man.
And then let me, lost my grandparents to this shit.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that shit hit hard.
Which is understand. But see, that was a freak of nature, because the whole time everybody had been prepping. So yeah, it could creep in if you have your of age with a compromised immune system and all these things. By all means, protect yourself. Protect yourself. If you feel that this is going to protect you, if it's going to help you, you either prayed on it, whatever you did, you made the decision to do it. If you chose to do it to keep your job, to keep your livelihood, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But we need to be real about what the fuck going on out here as far as government, how they moving with this shit. Same time, same people getting shot down, killed in the motherfucking street. Police getting out scot-free, but they worried about your motherfucking health. You feel me? I mean, come on now. Come on now.
I'm just.
Ain't for you. That ain't for you. That ain't for you. That's to put on people. You feel me? Thought processes. You do what you got to do, man. If you need to retain your job and you got to go, they telling you mandate to go get this booster. Hey man, go do what you got to do.
But me,
go do what the fuck you got to do.
I'm not finna stop not making no money. I'm not finna stop my livelihood.
But listen to this. Why should your livelihood be at risk? When
this shit real, man. This shit real. You
can't stop it.
You have your feeling about it.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to make my mind up to do it.
Right. Now, mind you, it's not stopping
it. And the crazy part about it,
it's not stopping shit.
And the crazy part about it, before I even went and got the shot, I went to go took a COVID test.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have it. And I know we all done been around some shit.
Bro, we done been outside. That shit was niggas floating. Been outside, bro. I know I'd have been outside, bro.
It was floating through there.
But let me tell you this.
And I was just out the day before and the day after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the areas that I was in, where I was at.
It was too congested.
It was way too congested.
It was floating. I know. I done been.
And I went and took it.
Right.
I took the rapid. Okay, give me the rapid. Mm-hmm. Well, I get it back in 15 minutes. And give me the one that come back in 2 days, a day.
Right. Just so I can make sure that it ain't. But see, the ones that come back in a 2 day, you still getting tested from that day. So it's not gonna say like if it develops in your body afterwards or type shit. But at the same time, it is so you're able to catch it. Like, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, now how more responsible? Okay, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna use the word responsible. But if you're going to, if you're getting tested, frequently.
Well, I ain't getting tested frequently.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That shit it irritates.
No, it's very irritating.
Keep sticking no fucking thing up my nose every 2 days.
Which is understandable. But this the thing. And this ain't for you.
No.
But this is what I'm saying. Why the fuck I got to go get a shot, man? And I can still catch this shit. Told you, my homie them was an advocate. He was standing on the soapbox about this shit, man. Go not smoking with motherfucker. I don't really smoke behind too many people, but he not smoking behind motherfucker. Like, even us, the closest motherfucker he'd have been around. I'm gonna roll my own shit up, which is totally understandable. But when you go get this shot and then here it is some days later, you calling me talking about, hey man, you good? You ain't been having no symptoms. What you mean symptoms for what? Man, me and my girl got caught. Y'all got the vaccine. How? All I'm saying, based on to keep my people safe, to keep my people out here not have a motherfucker, nothing happen. Like, I just want them to fucking fully do this shit and make it to where it's sufficient. Make it to where, cause
y'all just drink y'all green juices, take y'all ginger shots.
Period, bro. Period.
Put the right
just yesterday. I just
minerals in your body.
All that shit. I got the turmeric powder. I got some motherfucking sea moss powder. And I had the real sea moss, but I ran out of that, so I had to bust the powder out. I got the sea moss powder. Fucking ginger root, cayenne pepper, you feel me? Pineapples, all the fruits for the antioxidants and the citrus. And motherfucker blended me up some motherfucking smoothie. I got a week worth of smoothie. Motherfucker wake up in the morning, bang that bitch, go outside. As long as you got your mask, your motherfucking hand sanitizer, protect yourself at all costs. I mean, that's just me. But you still got the vaccine, you still got to wear a mask, you still got to use the hand sanitizer and all these things. So you still subjected to catch this shit. So just be safe, y'all. You go get the booster shot, go get your shot, go get the jab or whatever. But make sure you keep yourself with the citrus, and keep yourself with the ginger, and get y'all shit
This
right,
episode, we went left field, and we was not, if y'all feel like y'all was insulted or anything.
Come on, man.
I'm not apologizing, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody say nothing wrong, bro.
We was speaking our mind.
I was speaking my mind, man. And that's what, if it can contribute to society, it should be allowed, man. Period, man. Long as it ain't taken away from nothing, man. Long as it ain't degrading nobody, as long as it ain't hurting nobody, hey, you feel me?
And don't be so sensitive. If y'all didn't like something, leave a comment and let us address it.
Period. Yeah, please do.
Leave your phone number. We even call
we'll
you.
Call you. We'll call you.
We'll call you.
We'll call you, y'all.
And just like that, we gone.